Hey there my sweet friends, and welcome back to today's video. I'm beyond excited for this home tour because it's kickstarting a new series that I'll be bringing to you on this channel, Olivia Effie Designs, where I go into people's homes and they not only bring you and I holiday decorating inspiration, but most importantly, they will be bringing the heart of their home and their story to you guys, to give you inspiration, to bring you joy, and to hopefully leave you better than it found you. Now, this first home tour of this series is a very special one. We will be going over to my sweet friend Tiffany's house. You can find her on Instagram at Vintage Cottage Antiques. She has grown quite a following and it's for a good reason. So definitely be sure to check her out. I'll leave all of her info in the description below. Now, if you guys love all sorts of vintage Christmas green antique items, this home is stuffed to the brim and decorated absolutely beautifully with all sorts of vintage Christmas items. I'm most excited to introduce you guys to the sweet and beautiful Tiffany. She has a heart of gold and she has a heart that gives, and I can't wait for you guys to learn more about her home and her story and her life's mission. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and let me welcome you to Tiffany's Vintage Christmas Wonderland.
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere inside. And all of the presents are still by the tree.
Hello, Olivia.
Hi, Tiffany.
Come on in to my Christmas abode.
Yes, your Christmas wonderland.
Yeah, I like to say it's a little bit like Christmas threw up in here, but in the best way possible. I am not a minimalist by any means.
Me either.
Team maximalist here. Can I show you around? Is that okay?
Yes,
All
for
right.
sure.
Okay, so kitchen here. We have a really fun little space. We built this on, I don't know, probably about 12 years ago now. And so this is my little kitchen. This is just a living room. So lots of remodel, and I have a lot of vintage treasures in here. So I have like my jadeite collection, and I don't have tons, but I like to collect stuff in the same color and just jumps out at me at antique stores and stuff. But speaking of which, so I am on Instagram, Vintage Cottage Antiques, and I sell online. I do a lot of vintage items online and ship all over the US, which has been a lot of fun. It's been a busy season. But so that's really taken off. But then I'm also at Pipe Creek Mercantile, which is an antique store that you're also at, Olivia.
Yes, we're neighbors. That's how we found each other.
We are, and I was like, hi, how you doing? Literally right next to each other. It's so much fun.
Yes, it was so sweet.
So yeah, so I sell in there. I have 2 booths in there, and I specialize in green. It's kind of my thing, vintage green.
Yes.
So I'm on Instagram as Vintage Cottage Antiques, and you can find a lot of green on there. So if that's your thing, that's what you'll see a lot of in here, is a lot of touches of green.
I can guarantee. So please, Santa, bring back my love tonight.
So got my little, I like to do vignettes. So you'll see here, I have kind of a little baking vignette, and have my little vintage candies, and just the fun little touches that I just think that it really helps when you kind of try and just like organize your items like into like specific colors. I color batch. I like to call it color batch when I style. So that's color batching and themed item batching as well. So.
I have to say one thing, and the main thing I admire about you, not just your heart, but your talent for not only finding items, but piecing them together.
Oh, Liv, thank you.
And I hope everyone that watches this video, go support her, check her out, and you're gonna be just as inspired.
Oh,
Believe
thank
me.
you. Yeah, so it's really just a love that I just kind of stumbled upon. I originally, like, my heart is actually really in ministry, and I was actually going to be a nurse overseas, and had given all this up, and it just was one of the things that always kind of made me come alive, and I had a lot of fun with. And so that's where I really started working and focusing on. And so that's just a lesson to all of you. If you have a gift or you have something that draws you, go after it, because God gave it to you for a reason. So
Yes, amen.
I'll bring you over this way, because this, I don't know if you can get like a good shot of this, but this right here, these yard longs are some of my favorite things in here. This one is from 1913, and like you can like zoom in on some of this. Some of the people in here are so fun. And then like you have up here too, like you have all these people. I mean, you just like look along, like, I don't, she doesn't look happy about life. I don't know. But like, it's just all these people are so interesting. And this is like the whole flapper generation. That's 1929. Wow. And so there's just so much history. It's a lot of fun. And probably my favorite piece in the house is a jadeite Aladdin lamp that was from like the late 20s, early 30s, I think is when they started making these. But it has like the original like hurricane on it. It's just like so fun, and that's probably one of my favorite things in here. So this was an estate sale find for 40 bucks. Oh, the only reason why I got it is because the security guard was sitting in it for like 2-3 days maybe at the end of the sale.
Oh my goodness.
So that was a really fun find. I was excited about that.
Amazing.
Yeah, we had a good time finding that. So then over here is my coffee bar. One of my favorite things to do here at my house is host small group, and it's just, there's so much fun and fellowship centered around food and drinks, and it just so happens I have 2 baristas that are in my small group, so that works out well.
Wow.
Very well.
That's awesome.
So, and that's the thing that I love about my home, is that it's like, you know, you don't want to hold the stuff too tightly, but like if it gives you an opportunity to love other people better, like that's where it's at for me, like every time. So, okay, now I have to show you something really exciting.
Yes, show us.
I haven't even shared this on my Instagram yet, but I just had my dream couch delivered, and it's just around the corner. So come on. Oh, and I also love this little bit too.
Gorgeous. All those vintage ornaments.
Yeah, they have been really fun to collect. And so anyway, and I'm going to start collecting these too.
Wow.
So just FYI.
Tree toppers?
Yeah, tree toppers.
Yes.
Yep. I have one up here, and you guys can see just this cute little crooked thing on there. I can't get it to stand up straight.
Hey.
So, you know.
It's got character.
It's got
so
character.
Sweet.
So, okay, come on in, and you can see the new couch, which is really like a daybed. Yeah, that's
wow.
what it is, a daybed. So, and it is so soft and comfortable, and like I just like run my feet or my hands over it, and it's just like sitting here reading or something. It's just so soft. It's literally my dream couch. But I needed a second bedroom in this space, and this was like the next best thing. So it creates a space where someone can sleep over and be comfortable. So it's just been so much fun. And really, again, it was all about fellowship. All about fellowship. Yes. I had my nephew open a gift early this year, and it's a special book and a cup of like a snowman mug. And so he's so excited because the whole goal is to come in here and do that together. So it's just creating spaces for fellowship.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to should old acquaintance be?
Yeah, so just lover of plants, all things green. Just want to breathe a lot of, you know, good oxygen.
Yes,
so
cleans the air.
Main goal there.
Wow, and do you have a secret to keeping your plants looking so alive and healthy?
Oh, I do spray them with essential oils, actually. Like thieves, like I do, like there's a thieves cleaner. And so I put that in there. And there's three, I would have to get you info on this, but like there's 3 essential oils that just like, I mean, they love those. So I'll get that to you. You can put it in your notes.
We will put it in the description.
So, anyway, yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll take you upstairs if you're ready. And we can kind of, oh, I do need to show you this. This is such a neat book.
Yeah.
The World's Worship in Stone. It is full of cathedrals and just like the most beautiful pictures you've ever seen. I mean, it's just like full of amazing stuff, and I wish I could have some way to like display this, but I don't, so I just have to tell people about it when they come in.
That is such a treasure.
It is. It's a neat little book. So there's like hidden treasures all over in here. Stop and look, but anyway, so we'll come. Oh, how about I show you? Do you want to see my actual favorite room?
Yes, show us.
Okay, so come on into my favorite room in the house. Voila. Of course, because you know, the clawfoot bathtub is just its own thing in here, and I just love to spend time soaking, but I haven't gotten a lot of time lately. But it's been just such a comfort to me to have like the space redone. You should have seen it before. Oh my gosh, you should have seen it before. But this is one of my favorite things in the house. I've got a lot of favorites, can you tell? This was a $30 buy at one of our Pipe Creek markets. And yeah, it just was really fun to snag that. And my dad doctored it up, and it's just the perfect thing to go over
Amazing.
in the bathroom. So
We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for all thine sign, for all thine sign.
and then this is an original Olivia Effie creation here. As you can see, this was her little
Who's my
house
little
gift for me.
Yes.
And I just freaked out when I opened it because I'm like, really?
Oh my goodness. I was so excited to come and see you in your little humble abode.
It has been really, really fun. It's been really fun to have you. And then, okay, so up here, I just turned this into a workspace because I just went to working from home. I've been a pediatric nurse for, oh gosh, 14 years now. And so we decided, me and my family, I just talked it over with them. And it was just kind of one of those choices where it's like I needed to be home and investing my time in the things I was really passionate about. And so this is my little workspace. Also the little reading nook.
Oh my goodness.
Over
so
here.
Cozy.
So, and then it's like every window that I have in the house, like it's like I always have to put more plants in. But let me show you one of my most beloved plants. If you don't have a Hoya, you should get one. They are so easy to love and easy to care for. They still have the thieves spray on them. I went through it. It's like, here, take a drink. So anyway, but Hoyas are so fun and they do really, really well. They're hard to kill, kind of like a snake plant.
Hey, I might need to get that for my next plant.
Yeah, and this is my little cottage collection. And I've had the opportunity to add more, but I'm not one of those people that, I'm like not a true collector because I collect it until I'm overwhelmed a little bit. So that's what we stopped at. Welcome to my bedroom. This is what my nephew calls my princess bed. He says, Kiki, it's your princess bed. I'm like, correct.
My goodness.
It's true. So, and then this is one of my favorite. Okay, I am not promoting cigarettes, you guys. I'm not. But they knew what they were doing with their advertising back in the day. So, really fun frame I just found the other day. So that was fun. And then this is a handmade creation from my mom. She always used to make me like little blankets, and so she found some really fun material and handmade that. And
So
yeah, we got just another little reading space. Honestly, it's one of those things where I just try and create spaces where people feel cozy and like they can just settle in and have just time to reflect and enjoy themselves. And so that's what it's about.
Yes, this is honestly the house of my dreams.
Oh my goodness.
And what a great way to recharge and recollect, and just
it is such a
enjoy
blessing.
enjoy the mundane day-to-day life.
And I have company staying this weekend actually, and so she'll be up here and some friends of mine and family, so it'll be nice to just share the B&B experience.
Oh my goodness, if this was a B&B, you would be booked up.
Hey, that's the dream. That's the dream, is to one day have one and create spaces like this for people to enjoy. So we're so thankful just for what we've been given from the Lord, and it's just been such a joy to share it with other people. So thanks so much for coming over.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and then, hey, so you guys, if you were here, you'd be able to hang out for our Christmas party that we're having, like, as we speak. And so Olivia and I are gonna, after we sign off here, we're gonna settle in, we're gonna have some gingerbread, make some hot coffee or tea, and just have fun and fellowship. So that's the plan. I had to get the vintage candy, of course.
Look how
Because
beautiful.
Why not? Why not? So that's what we're gonna do after this. Wish you guys were here to hang out. I mean, we'd have us a time.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much again. You're the definition of everything good for the soul.
Oh,
You're
well, you are too.
so sweet.
Oh, treasure you,
And
girl.
I'm blessed to have met you.
Hey, the feeling is mutual. We're in a really great family where we're at over there at Pipe Creek. So
Yes.
yeah, so if you guys get the chance, I am over at Vintage Cottage Antiques, and I'll be posting some more home decor stuff more in the next few weeks, and focusing less on selling stuff and posting things from the shop. It'll be more about just home stuff. So that's where it's at.
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere inside. And all of the presents are still by the tree.
Alrighty, my sweet friends. Oh my word, wasn't Tiffany just the definition of all things good for the soul? I had such an amazing time getting to learn more about my sweet friend. If you haven't caught on, we did meet at our local antique mall. We were actually booth neighbors. When I moved into my booth, her and her family came to help me set up and really just get me settled in, get me comfortable to the lay of the land, and to introduce me to the wonderful and amazing Pipe Creek Mercantile family. So if you are local to Indiana, or if you are a fellow Hoosier, definitely go check out Pipe Creek Mercantile on US 31 in Peru, Indiana. And most importantly, go show Tiffany some love. She has a heart of gold. She is a woman on a mission to make the world better, to leave people better than she found them. So again, I will leave all of her socials and information in the description below. It will be first on the list. And of course, I hope today's home tour, I hope it's getting you ready for Christmas. I know it is for me. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. say hi to Tiffany in the comments. I'm sure she will love to read all of your sweet messages and to hear what you guys have to say. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for future home tours in this series. I want to bring beautiful homes, beautiful people, and beautiful stories to inspire you guys and to bring joy and happiness to your day-to-day life. And as always, remember that every day is a new opportunity to leave someone better than you found them. Bye guys.